If we go back into the schools come the end of August, first part of September, what do teachers want that to look like? If you have to have a distance classroom, if you have to have a lot less contact, how do you achieve that in your classroom?
So we have the administrators talking, there are teachers in the group, all of the units that have to work in coordination and in concert to create a regular school experience that we're all very, very good at and oftentimes don't necessarily think about all of the working parts of it. Now we have to all work in concert to create that safety for the community, not only for the staff, and that is a large part of it, but for our students and our community. So what is that going to look like? It could look like a number of things. The models that have been proposed by OSPI and the Department of Health, they talk about alternating days, again, reduced classroom sizes. That depends on square footage. What is the safe number of kids to get into that closed space? So there's still an awful lot of working parts in these decisions. What teachers want is to see their kids and work with their kids, and they want it to be as safe as possible.
Even before we ended the official school year, our district sent out a parent survey, a teacher survey, with the questions, if we were to, when we start the new school year, would you be comfortable coming back face-to-face? How comfortable would you be? Would you not be comfortable at all? Would you rather teach remotely? So basically, those questions based around health and safety. And I think that the answers that the teachers gave at that time would be far different if that survey were to be put out today.
Teachers want to go back. That I need to make sure that that's really clear. They really want to go back, but they do have concerns and they do have some fears, and their comfort level really kind of depends on how many students they might be expecting to come to their classroom if they're face-to-face, what their own risk is, personal health risk, either for themselves or their family members, people that they might be caring for. We're talking to teachers who love their children and they want the best for the kids that they work with. They also want the best for their own children. They want the best for their own families, for the community. I don't want to put my community at risk. I was born and raised here in Wenatchee. I graduated from Wenatchee High School. I've been working at Eastmont my entire career. I have friends and family here. I don't want them to be at risk.
Even once any school district has a plan in place, there are so many questions that need to be answered. What happens if all of a sudden a teacher tests positive or a teacher has been exposed? What happens to all of those students in their classroom? If you're at the secondary level and you teach 120 students a day, do all 120 students at that teacher set, are they all now placed in quarantine? Do they all get tested? How does that work? If a teacher gets sick, do we have the subs to cover our classrooms? What does that look like? And it's not a matter of if something happens, it is truly a matter of when it happens. And what do we do now?